Hi lovelies, it's your girl Jade. I am not gonna even tell y'all how sorry I am, because I've said that probably the last 3 or 4 videos. So if y'all want to know what's been going on, stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Share, because I got to get my followers up. And yeah, stay tuned. Hey, that's me. This is a place for you to be, for you to see this blaze and them thick thighs. Got all the guys with tears in their eyes. When I walk in, I command the room, demand the room. Niggas say, no need for a groom. Pay attention, take notice. I kill the stage, straight slay a stage. Back again, just to pay my homage. Drop a note, hit like, subscribe, alright? And don't forget that red box, you can click it, no ticket. So, y'all already know what I'm gonna say. I'm sorry. No, but for real, I really am sorry. I've had way too much stuff going on to record every week. Like I keep promising. I really am sorry. I've got family issues. School kind of blew me for a minute. Yeah, that's really kind of been it. I have been busy. Thankfully, I have been busy. I've been doing like a lot. I haven't been doing a lot of photo shoots, but I have branched out. Your girl is officially an actress now. Now, I know y'all might be, what's the word I'm looking for? Surprised or whatever about me acting, but acting has really been something that I have absolutely positively, without a doubt in my mind, always wanted to do above modeling. So there's always been computers, modeling, and acting. So now, you know, with the good grace of the man above, whoever you pray to, I can thankfully say that I've been blessed these past 3 or 4 months to actually go out and pursue something that I wanted to do since I was 3. Like it's like unexplainable, really. I really do feel like this was my calling. I know I talk about modeling like that, but like I said, it's always been computers, modeling, and then acting. So yay me. I have it started out with Shamar's movie called The Bounce Back. I started out as an extra on that, in case you didn't know that. I just a brief history. I'm one of his faithful baby girls, and a few of us were invited out to participate in one of his movies that actually he produced and he produced. It's his own baby. It's called The Bounce Back. It's probably out on DVD now. It was this happened maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I want to say. So yeah, it started out with that. I was an extra on that. But that's being on set of Shamar's movie really helped me see that, like, for real, see that this is what I wanted. I'm sorry, it's hot as I don't know what outside, and even though I have my air on, I'm still like hot because I just came from rehearsal, which is another story. So yeah, I've been busy doing some photo shoots, and most recently, about 2-3 months ago, I started doing you know, my whole little acting thing. And it's funny that how it all came to be. the only photographer I've really talked about, surprisingly, Marcus Harris. He's the guy who, you know, introduced me to Basic, which was the guy who helped me with my song, rap, whatever it is. My lyrics, you know, with the jade, that's me. This is place for you to be, for you see this blaze, young, them thick thighs. Yeah, that. So he Basic did a lot of ad-libbing on that, which I still, whenever I hear it, I'm still like ecstatic. Like, it still makes me feel happy, still gives me butterflies whenever I hear that song. Whenever I hear like that beat drop, I'll be like, yeah, yeah, that's place for you to be, for you see this blaze, young, them thick thighs. Yeah, so yeah, Marcus, I went to do a photo shoot for him for it was a different concept. So he had this idea that, and I'll, you know, of course give you pictures, but it was gamer girl. So, you know, it was something that he wanted to submit to a couple magazines, and I haven't followed up with him to find out what happened with that, but you know, it was a fun shoot. I was, you know, pretending to play the video game, the PlayStation 4, and you know, just the gamer girl photo shoot. You know, it was a lot of fun. So we did that, and then after that, I read for a part in this webisode that I'm gonna start doing soon, probably in the fall, called The Black Pages. And it's basically a series of episodes talking about a group of people who make the wrong decisions and they're trying to correct it. And I don't want to give too much information out about it since it hasn't been released yet. He and Marcus told me about the character, and I said, well, you know, it's different for me. I'll go ahead and read for the part and audition for it. So I did that, and the very next day, the director, Joel Roman, reached out to me, and he said, you know, me and the director, you know, loved your audition. We want you to come play this role, which wasn't the role that I auditioned for, but it was another part in the webisode. So I was like, hey, you know, it's something. And when I read the character, I was like, okay, completely out of my character. She's not something that, you know, she's a little out there. My character is somebody who is the complete opposite of me. Like, she sees something and she doesn't care if it's yours. She's just going to go and take it. Like, that's how she is. So yeah, I've sat down and, you know, rehearsed with everybody, well, mostly everybody that was that is doing the webisodes. Everybody that's a part of the Black Pages. It's a great cast so far. But that kind of stemmed into Joelle being friends with a guy named Ronald Lindsay, and Joelle reached out to Ronald. That's my song. Okay, I'm sorry. I like that song. I love Bruno Mars. So, basically. Okay, I'm sorry. I just love that song to death. What was I saying? Ronald Lindsay. So, like, he does live skits, and what he originally wanted us, Joelle's crew was basically going to do a three of us, well, Joelle, myself, and two other crew members, Alexis and AJ. We were going to do a brief part, a brief skit to showcase people what the Black Pages were before we started, you know, actually releasing the episodes. But that kind of stemmed into us rehearsing with Ronald, because we were doing our pre-show. We were part of the pre-show for Ronald Lindsay, and what he does is he does this like in living color brief skit type of things. So for one of his skits called The Wizard of Ooze, which pokes fun at the Wizard of Oz, we were going to play extras. We were going to play like the Oompa Loompas or something like that. You know, dancing around the couch as Dorothy falls asleep, whose actually name is Doris. It's funny, I'm sorry. So yeah, we were gonna play extras in The Wizard of Ooze. So not only was I doing the Black Pages, but then it stemmed into us doing the pre-show for Ronald Lindsay's thing. Then that stemmed into, or branched out to, me playing a role called Miss Jenkins for one of Ronald's skits, actual skits, called the Wizard of Ooze. And he just kind of, you know, off the top created Miss Jenkins while we were rehearsing. So I say my last name is Jenkins, and you know, it was like in the cards for me to play that role. So he just kind of Ronald just kind of threw me in there like, yeah, I want you to be like this, and this is the character, don't hit my car, I know you see me parked here. Okay, so my bad. And that's another story about my car that I'll tell y'all before, you know, I get off this. So yeah, then that so that turned out to me not playing one of the extras in The Wizard of Ooze, but actually being one of the characters in The Wizard of Ooze. So this is like all thanks to Marcus Harris, who you know, even mentioned me auditioning, or even mentioning the role. So I thank him for that. So yeah, we did so then the Black Pages was put on hold. So Joelle had to rewrite our pre-show skit to be something else called My Environment. And it was basically the same, with a few, our characters' names were changed. So my character is Selfie, because he knows I like taking selfies like all the time. I was Selfie. My co-worker, she's China, and then Alexis is China, and then AJ is Red, and then Joelle, he's the pastor, or the father, the preacher, basically. So that's kind of like what's been happening. So before we actually did the pre-show for Ronald's skit, we were booked to do another conference. It's a weekend long conference here, and that's July 21st. So it's been quite a roller coaster of a ride the past few months. It has been like truly a blessing for me. I have, you know, this is something that I wanted to do forever, since I could ever think about what I wanted to do when I grew up. So I can do nothing but smile and say thank you, and say I'm blessed no matter what obstacles have come in my way these past 3-4 months. It has been a roller coaster, but it has been like a blessed roller coaster. So now we have that show on the 21st, and I just left rehearsal for that one. And what I love about Joelle, he just kind of, and Ronald, they just kind of They want you to know the gist of, you know, what your lines are, but also feel free to kind of ad-lib without going too off book. And that's what I love about it. I can, you know, be selfie and talk how I want to talk as selfie. And this is another thing. And I'm like going back and forth, but anyway, so and I say a lot whenever I'm thinking, so I apologize. So when I was rehearsing with Ronald for the role of Miss Jenkins, because everyone isn't able to participate in every single rehearsal, whenever, you know, there was someone not there who actually played the part of a certain character, like I'll say for instance, there was a skit. I can't think of the name of the skit, but it was hilarious. But the people couldn't pay their back taxes, so I had to play the role of the taxpayer, and she had a British accent. So it was kind of interesting to do that. I've always practiced my British accent, but I've never actually heard myself do the British accent. I can only, I guess, take what people have said for my British accent and just kind of go from there. But whenever I did rehearse that particular scene or role or character, they didn't like say there was a horrible accent or anything. They just, okay, great, do this or say this and then add this line. So it was quite fun to do that, and you know, practice my British accent. I did it with my sister not too long ago, and she just basically told me, please stop talking like that. I guess it annoyed her or whatever, but I was like, no, I kind of want to practice because I like to hear myself talk like that, because I can hear the accent, but I don't know how I sound, you know what I mean? So yeah, so that was just a little tidbit of how I sounded in my British accent. You can give me feedback. Did it sound real? Did it sound fake? Did it sound stressed? I don't know, whatever. So let me take a little sippy sip. I think that's pretty much it that has happened, you know, aside from the family issues, as far as my career. On a personal note, girl, man, the month of June tried me. And when I say the month of June, I mean the devil been trying and trying and he like right here, and he trying it. He is trying it. So, oh, that was another reason why I haven't been recording. That's why I say these last 3, 4, 5 months have been ridiculously off the chain. So first thing that happened is, y'all know I record from my phone most of the time, like 95% of the time. This is me recording on my phone. How about my phone died? Okay, yeah. So this is the second phone that has died, completely conked out on me in like 6 months. So I was without a phone. So I had to take my raggedy old, can't stand it, old 4 years old S4, get that reactivated until I could make up my mind on whether I wanted to go back to Android or Apple. So I'm stuck with my S4, you know, with it overheating and losing charges and not really wanting to do anything that I wanted to do. So I stuck around with that S4 for about a month before I finally decided, you know what, I'm gonna go back to my iPhone, because I miss my iPhone, you know. Then of course I found out the iPhone 7 don't have no headphone jack anymore. So I'm like, so now I made up my mind about going to back to the iPhone. But what is wrong with Apple? Why you gotta take away my headphone jack? Like, that ain't cool. I don't want that. So now I'm back to like, do I really want to go back to Apple with no headphone jack? Because I need my headphone jack. Or do I want to go with the pretty looking S4 that comes with the camera for $50, and I can actually use that to record my YouTube videos? So now it's like, all right, let me take a couple more days and let me think about it. So I go back a week later and I'm like, you know what, I'm not changing my mind. Give me my iPhone and give me the 6 Plus again, because I need my headphone jack. 2 weeks after that, I get into a car accident and this dude runs into the back of me. More money out my pocket. Then got my new phone, my new iPhone 6 Plus, and it gets stuck on the headphones as if I have my headphones inserted. And I'm like, this phone ain't nothing but like 2 weeks old. Not even 2 weeks old. It had to be like 10 days old. So now I'm like, all right, what's really going on? So I still haven't turned in my phone. I was supposed to turn this phone in like 2 weeks ago, because now the speaker doesn't work. I mean, it works, but it sounds like really, really muffled. So yeah, that's why I stopped recording. I was like into my feelings like the last 3 months. Aside from, you know, all the positivity with, you know, me modeling and still and acting, and OMG, I'm gonna have to record another video for y'all, because something else happened, and that's gonna be a real long story. Now I don't want to keep y'all on this video too long. I have to tell y'all about that next week. But remind me, I'm gonna have to tell y'all what happened at the Walk fashion show in DC. I'm gonna have to do that, because this video is already way too long. So yeah, that's what's been going on. I ranted probably almost 30 minutes now, telling y'all what's been going on. It has been quite a journey these past 3, 4, 5 months, you know, with family and school and me working. Oh, and then, oh, I can't tell you that. I gotta tell you that next week too. My recent thing, I crossed another item off my bucket list, y'all. My modeling bucket list. So yeah, I'm super duper excited about that one. So yeah, I think that's it. I will have to get back to y'all next week. I can't say I promise, because you know what, maybe that's what I should do. I should say I promise, because I hate breaking promises. So I'm going to do this. Today is Sunday, July 2nd, I want to say. I promise you will have your video next week, and it will be me talking about the Walk fashion show and what happened, because I can laugh about it now, but honey, when I say I wanted to cry, I literally wanted to cry. So yeah, I will see y'all next week. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love y'all to death. Thank you for hanging out with me. To my sister, who openly admitted that she doesn't follow me anymore, go ahead and click that subscribe button. You know, follow your sister. That's what we for. We love you. I love you. So yeah, I'll talk to y'all next week. Oh! Oh! Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble. Yeah. Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby.
Jenkins.
Jenkins. J-E-N-Kins.
Okay, I got you. I'm gonna tell him. Well, but they didn't tell me how to get to the.
Ha ha! Y'all what I'm talking about. Y'all, you be blessed in that Section 8. Let them all use you. Now get on out. I'm closed. Madam, I said I'm closed. I can't help you.
I'm here to see the wiz.
Well, the whiz ain't here.
Well, I'm Miss Jenkins.
You who?
Miss Jenkins.
Miss
You
Jenkins?
know, little Judy Jenkins' mama.
You talking about 18-year-old Judy Jenkins?
No, she wasn't that. No.
You talking about 21-year-old Judy Jenkins?
No, it don't matter. It was little Judy Jenkins. Yeah.
You talking about little Judy Jenkins?
Yeah.
You little Judy Jenkins mama?
Yeah, and I know you ain't going nowhere. You know how long it took me to find you, and you think I'm just gonna let you get away? No, sir. You know my baby cried every night?
It wasn't me.
It was.
It was that doggone wizard.
You waited until you for
That doggone wizard, baby girl.
No.
I don't know your daughter. I don't know how to